So today I have definitely been working on overcoming adversity, which is what we're all about, right? So I apologize that the live did not work earlier today. I do not know what was wrong, but I'm trying to figure it out. And then I recorded another live video and learned the hard way that I can't play music while we're doing this. So I am sorry, but I won't be able to have music playing for you. If you want music going, put it on in the background. Awesome. Whatever pumps you up. I'm sorry you won't be able to hear my fun playlist. Excuse me, but that's okay. And this will be my third time doing this workout in the past, 30, not even 30 hours, 18 hours. So I'll try my best to keep strong for you guys, but just adding extra strength, right? So we have our same 3 rounds of 3 workouts twice through, 45 seconds each exercise. Second round has a 10-second hold at the end. Last week we did 10 seconds of movement at the end. This will be 10 seconds holding. I'm definitely warm after all of doing this back to back, but you need to warm up. So let's go ahead and start with some jumping jacks. Okay, it's always good to warm up the body before you work out. You want to get your blood pumping, your body moving, nice and loose here. If jumping jacks is too much, do a step up, okay? Stepping out each side and keep it moving. We're gonna do a few more and then we're gonna go into some butt kickers, okay? 3, 2, 1, butt kickers. So you can run and kick your butt, you can step and kick your butt. Either way, you're opening up those quads in the front and getting your body moving. We're gonna take that butt kicker into high knee. So pull your knees up in front of you. Again, you can march. Still getting your heart rate up, still moving. Okay? Landing softly. Not landing on your heels, of course. Let's take them back into butt kickers. And back up into high knees. We're just gonna go back and forth a little bit. Opening up, working the hips. Back into butt kickers. And the high knees. Last time, kick. And knees. Okay, we're gonna take this into some hip openers. So you're gonna swing your hips around and out, opening up those hips. Okay, knees are bent. Let's take them in, okay? In, like you're stepping over something. Okay, always good to warm up those hips, especially for some of the things we have coming up today. All right, let's take it into a forward lunge with a twist. So you'll step forward and twist to the front leg, okay? You can have your arms out. You can have your arms up. You can have your arms on your hips, wherever you want. Just get some good stretch and movement. Okay, we're gonna do one more on each side. And then we're gonna move into an inchworm. So you're gonna reach forward. You can bend your knees if your hamstrings aren't quite warmed up yet. Bend your knees. They are. You can straighten them a little. You're gonna walk your hands out, little steps into a plank. Squeeze the plank. Walk it back. And stand up. Again, bend, walk it out. Squeeze, pull it back. This time we're gonna hold out at the plank. Okay, so hold the plank. You're gonna bring your right leg forward, okay? And you're gonna let your hips sink while your back leg is straight. Make sure it's nice and straight. Put your proud chest up and forward. And then we're gonna take that right arm and reach it to the sky. This is the world's greatest stretch. It really is. I feel it in my glute, in my hip, my chest, my back, everywhere. Okay, and we're gonna come into down dog to switch. So push back, hips up, get a nice hamstring stretch and shoulder stretch, then pull your left foot forward. Okay, if you need to help it along, help it in. So we're gonna reach up first. Your hand can be inside or outside your leg, whatever's best for you. Try to pull the outside hip back and let the hips sink, chest up. And then we're gonna go ahead and open it up. Lift that left arm up, right hand is pushing into the ground, opening up. Peel that stomach away from the chest. Again, pull that hip back. Don't let it open or sit out too wide. Deep breath. Good. Hand down. We're gonna come back to plank and we're gonna walk that inchworm back up and slowly roll your body up. Head is the last thing to come up. All right, roll those shoulders a little bit. So our first exercise today is a curtsy lunge or skater. So curtsy lunge, you're going back behind you and lunge down, and we're gonna switch back and forth. Okay, your hips are staying forward, you're getting a good bend in the knee, and of course, you are not going to bend your knee forward, you're gonna keep it back. We gotta protect those knees, okay? If you wanna add a little more cardio and a little more power to it, you jump, okay? So we're gonna start 45 seconds. Choose your exercise, curtsy or skater. Ready, set, go. So we are moving back and forth, alternating, keeping your hips forward. If you're doing curtsies, make sure you keep your chest up, nice and tall. Skaters, you have an option. You can keep your chest up, or you can bend over a little to touch the ground, or reach for it, okay? With the skaters, you can have your back leg down with a bent knee or straight leg, or you can let it hover, okay? Hovering is gonna add an extra bit of strength to the leg that's down, okay? So when I hover, see my back foot doesn't go down. Keep it up. We have 3, 2, 1, done. Nice job. Forgot to mention, you won't need any equipment today, but do make sure you have some water. Okay, next exercise is a single leg deadlift. We're gonna do half the time on one leg, switch to the other leg. So you're gonna stand on one leg and you're gonna bend, one leg goes back, and you can reach down, you can reach forward, hands on your hips or back, wherever. So you're gonna reach down and come back up. Okay, same side for half the time, then we switch. Now, when you do this, you don't wanna open your hips, you're gonna keep your hips flat, okay? We'll get started, I'll keep talking you through it. 45 seconds total. Ready, one leg, go. So, as you're doing this, if you keep your toes pointed down to the ground, it'll help you keep your hips in line, okay? Because if I turn my foot out, my hips open up, and that's a different exercise. Woo! And I really lose my balance. Okay, last one on this side, and we're gonna switch legs. Okay, so as you're going, you're trying to keep a straight body, keeping your hips level. And again, arms can be here. All those little wobbles are great. It means you're finding your balance. You're working to find that balance. Last one, and time. Okay. The next exercise is burpees. So this is a big one. Make sure you get a sip of water and a breath. And you have options, of course. First option, my typical burpee. I squat down, shoot back to a plank, jump in, jump up. Okay, that's option one. A different option, if you want to walk it out, bend down, walk it out one step at a time, squeeze, walk it in, stand up. Okay, you can alternate your legs to keep it mixed up and balanced. If you want to add a push-up, that's great. So down, push up, and jump. You can add a push-up to the step back too. We do not have any other push-ups today, so if you want some, here's your chance, okay? 45 seconds, ready, go. So this is an excellent whole body workout. You are working every part of your body and getting some cardio in, okay? The faster you go, the more cardio you get, but you definitely don't want to sacrifice form for speed, okay? So make sure you're not letting your back sink in that plank, keeping nice and tight, keeping your butt down in the plank, and you're feeling it probably everywhere, definitely in those quads. Maybe in the arms, 5 seconds, maybe in the core, great. You got it. And done. All right. Woo. That one definitely gets you moving. Next set, we add the 10 seconds. So on the curtsies or skater lunges, or skaters, we are going to hold 10 seconds on one leg, 10 seconds on the other leg. So we do 45 seconds first, then we add those 10 seconds at the end, okay? So again, if you need time between exercises, pause and start it when you're ready, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and start the time. Take what time you need. 3, 2, 1, go. So, as I was saying, if you need a little extra time between exercises, go ahead and pause. You don't want too much time for your body to recover and your heart rate to come down too low, because you do want to fatigue your muscles a little bit, but not too much that you're forsaking your form, right? Form is everything. Want to make sure you're doing the exercises properly. Keep breathing. And if you need to pause in the middle of an exercise, 10, 9, 8, chest up, 7, 6, 5, lower, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch, and down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, lower, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, woo! I'm glad we have our balance next. I put in that balance in between those two exercises, the skaters and burpees, because I know it's a lot of jumping for those two. So for this, we'll do 22 on one leg, 22 on the other leg, hold for 10, hold for 10, okay? So get ready. I'm gonna switch sides I start on this time. So 22 on this leg, ready, and go. So with this deadlift, you're focusing on the strength. You're gonna feel it in your hamstrings, your glutes. Woo, and you're also working on balance. A few more seconds and we switch. Last one. And switch legs. On each one, toes are down. Trying to keep a flat back. Taking your time. This is balance and strength in one. So we're gonna hold now. So get into a position, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs and hold. 10, 9, whoop, 8, 7. If you fall, get back in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. So next is burpees. We can't hold the jump. I don't know how to levitate. Maybe you do, but I cannot. So we're going to hold the squat at the end. Okay? So get a quick drink. And ready for burpees. Use the modifications. Do what you need to do here. Okay? So coming into the burpees, 45 seconds of movement, 10 seconds squat hold. Okay? Ready? Set. Go. if you need time to pause in between, go for it. If you need more movement in between and need to add a little bit more cardio, then you can do movement in between each exercise. You can do jumping jacks, you can do more burpees, you can do push-ups, you can do jump rope, boxer shuffle, anything you need. Keep it going. You can do it. It's our last round of burpees. We have just 5 more seconds, and then we hold. Ready, set, hold. 10, 9, chest up, 8, 7, 6, sit back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Woo! Good news. The next 2 rounds are on the ground. So for the next 2 rounds, we're down on the ground. We're not coming back up. So first one is a bird dog crunch. So bird dog crunch, we start in tabletop. So hands and knees down. Try to make a nice flat table with your back. If you need to kind of find the middle, do some cat-cows to find it. And then we're gonna reach opposite arm, opposite leg, out, and then crunch in, knee to elbow. Out, crunch in, knee to elbow. We're gonna stay on one side for half the time, then switch sides, okay? So find your tabletop and your hands and knees, whatever you'd like to call it. Turn your elbows forward. So watch this. I'm gonna turn them forward. That helps protect your elbows. Mine hyperextend a little bit, so I have to be careful. But turning them forward helps protect your shoulders and elbows. Ready for crunch? Ready? Go. So stay on one side, keeping that extension out and crunch in. See how my back even crunches in a little bit here? That's good. You're getting extra work. And we're trying to keep our hips flat on this too. Just like with the single leg deadlift. Last one, and switch sides. We try to keep our hips flat, not turning open. Okay, so if you need to flex your foot down to the ground to help keep that hip from going too high, that's fine. Good, keep it up, push through the floor with the hand that's down. Reach away, last one, crunch, and done. Nice. Okay, so that's working everything again. Got your back, your arms, your glutes and hammies. Next, we're gonna do kind of like a bird dog on our back, but a little different. It's a dead bug. So you're gonna start on your back with your knees and hips at 90-degree bends. Okay, you can kind of see 90-degree bends there. We're gonna do same arm, same leg on this. You come down to touch and come up. Other side, touch and come up. So we alternate, but same arm and leg for each touch. Okay, so flip on over to your back and knees up. Try to tuck your butt under a little bit. That really ignites those lower abs. 45 seconds. Ready? Go. So we reach out to touch, trying to keep that other knee in the same place. I'm not changing the bend in my knee. I'm simply just tapping, okay? Think of pushing your belly button down through to the floor, through your back. And again, tucking that butt under a little bit gives you that extra little bonus with the lower abs. Keep breathing. We have 10 more seconds. Keep it up. Same side, alternating. 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, stay on your back. Our next exercise is a glute bridge. So from here, you just drop your feet. They should be about where your hands touch, maybe a little bit farther away, maybe a little bit closer, whatever you need for your body. Okay, and here we push up, push our hips up, and bring them down. Okay, we just go up and down there. And I'm going to talk you through some more energetics to feel through that. Okay, try to keep your back pretty flat. It will work your back, but you don't want to be arching and bending throughout. Okay, 45 seconds of glute bridges. Ready, set, go. So try to lift your toes up a little bit. You can just lift the toes, or if you want to lift the whole ball of your foot, that's going to add a little bit of extra difficulty. And as you do that, think of an energetic pulling your heels toward your body while pushing your shins away from your body. It really turns on the string. So you be feeling it in the hamstring, in the glute, and a little bit in your back as you strengthen it, okay? Try to keep your knees from falling out. Think of them going straight forward, okay? Pushing them out straight forward while you're drawing your hips back. Last one, and done. Nice, okay, next round, we're back to the bird dogs. So bird dog, again, can't really do both sides at the same time to hold for the last 10 seconds. So we'll do half of our time on one side, half on the other, then hold for 10, switch and hold for 10. Holding is going to be in the out extended position. Okay, so this will be the hold at the end. So I'm going to switch sides that I start on this time, just to mix it up and try to make it even, because we do fatigue a little bit, even on the side we're not working. So 45 seconds, 22 on one side, 22 other. Ready, and tabletop, set, and go. So we reach and crunch, knee to elbow, reach and crunch. We're working our center abs and our obliques here. We're working our shoulders as we push down to the ground with our hand and push away. Keep going. Switch. Other side, nice and controlled. Not letting those hips open up. Trying to keep your back flat. Don't have to go very high with that back leg. And we are going to hold 3, 2, 1, hold. 10, 9, stretch, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch to the other side. 10, 9, 8, extend. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. All right, good job. Next one is our dead bugs, and we're gonna go, instead of holding one side down, we're actually gonna push and pull. So for this one, after we do our dead bugs, same side, we're gonna push into our thighs while we pull the knees back toward us, okay? So you're creating the power, you're creating the energetic with your work. So the more you put into it, the more you get out of it, okay? We're gonna start with the dead bugs. In 3, 2, 1, go. So same side, tapping down and reaching back. You don't even need to touch the floor with your hand or shoulder, just reaching back. And same with your toes. I like to get a little tap in. Okay, we're alternating sides, left and right. And keeping that butt tucked under. We're more than halfway there. Good. Keep that core tight. Pushing down. Don't let it pop up. Keep breathing. And we are going to push in 3, 2, 1. Push away. So we push with the hands, pull with the knees. 10, 9, 8, 7. You should be shaking. 6, 5, 4. More. 3, 2, 1, 0. Woo! I'm gonna get a little stretch here. Oh, feels after that. Okay. Now with the glute bridge, we're just gonna hold up at the top for the last 10 seconds. Okay, so we go up and down for 45 and hold the last 10. Okay, ready? Knees are down in 3, 2, 1, go. So again, you're pushing the shins forward, drawing the heels back, and lifting the toes up. Try to make space between your shoulders and ears. Don't be crunching in. Looking straight up at the ceiling and squeezing that butt at the top. There's a brief pause there. These are constant movement, but of course, controlled and focusing on your form. We have 5 more seconds, and then we hold. 3, 2, 1, hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, higher, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. All right, 2 rounds down, 1 to go. So our last round is all core. We're starting with kind of like a Russian twist, but we're gonna take a little boat ride. So hop in your kayak. Yoga boat pose can be here with your feet down, can be here with your legs up, can be here with your legs straight. Whichever one you choose, you wanna keep that lower back in, chest up, so not dumping into the lower back, okay? That's no bueno. Don't wanna hurt yourself, okay? So whichever one you need to do, we're gonna make figure eights, rowing our kayak or boat, okay? So let's get ready. In 3, 2, 1, go. So to take your mind off of this, you might be feeling it in your core, in the middle, in the obliques, in the hip flexors and quads, especially if you're doing this for the 3rd time in a day. So think about where you would like to kayak. Maybe it's somewhere nice near you, somewhere you've been in the past, somewhere you want to be. I love to kayak in Lake Tahoe and Donner. I've been in the Elkhorn Slough. I've been in Connecticut, all over the place. Okay, just think of a lovely kayak. Last one, and done. Hopefully that took your mind off of the work a little bit. Next one is a new exercise. So for this one, you have 3 options. You can do a forearm plank and hold that. You can do a forearm plank with knee taps. Our next plank is on our hands. Again, you can do it on your forearms too if you want. But I'm gonna keep this one on my forearms so that I don't work my wrists too much. Okay, so you have hold, you have knee bends, just bending your knees, not moving anything else. Third option is you're gonna do 3 hops into a dolphin plank. So you're gonna start here, you're gonna go hop, 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 and shoot back. Hop, 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 shoot back, okay? So choose your plank option. And again, you can mix it up if you find one is not good for you. Try another while you're going, but try to stay in at least a plank for the whole time, okay? Ready, set, and go. So try to stay in it, like I said. If you have to come down, do it briefly and come back up, okay? And if you need to bend your knees because your hamstrings are tight, totally fine. This kind of mimics an exercise you can do on a Swiss ball of starting in a plank and pulling the ball with your feet toward you up into this pike position. So if you have that access to that, go for it. But this is a nice variation. Keep breathing, and done already. Woo. All right, last exercise is a plank to side plank, okay? So we're gonna start in the middle, we'll open up, middle, open up. I'm gonna do this one on my hands, but you can do it on your forearms. So on your hands, it'll look like this. My feet are far apart for balance and to twist, or you can do it on your forearms like this, okay? Your choice. Ready, set, and go. So here, your body is staying stable and flat. You're just opening up with the shoulders a little bit as you twist your feet and hips. But trying to keep a solid plank position like you're aboard a plank, if you will. And not opening too far. Don't open too far in the twists. We want to keep those shoulders protected, and opening too far puts a lot of stress, especially on the one that's down. Keep breathing. We're almost there. In 3, 2, 1, done. All right. So that's the last set of exercises. This time, we're gonna go through holding the last 10 seconds. So in the boat, we'll just hold the boat at the end for 10 seconds. Again, options are here, here, or here, okay? So we're gonna, row or kayak first. Get ready. In 3, 2, that's the wrong button, 1, go. So here we're staying tall, head is lifting, the crown of your head lifting toward the sky. And you want the twist to really come from the core, okay? Your arms are moving along with it, but you want the core to be helping you twist side to side, okay? Keep breathing, keep sitting tall. You need to put your feet down, do it. Come back up if you can, or keep them down, just keep moving. Get back onto that lake or river. Nice and peaceful. We have 1 more, and done. Nice, hold. Oh gosh, hold, 10. How could I forget? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Sorry about that. Oh my, I almost forgot our extra challenge of the hold. For the plank part, we're gonna hold just the flat plank for the last 10 seconds. So if you're doing a plank with no movement, maybe try some movement this time. So the last 10 seconds is a little different. Or if you just wanna hold it, go for it. All right, so you have the plank hold or a plank knee taps or a plank hopping into dolphin and back. Ready? Get in your plank position. In 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure your butt goes down and is not staying up after you go to the dolphin. The dolphin's a yoga pose. You know, it doesn't really look like a dolphin, but that's the yoga pose. Hands can be flat on the ground, or you can clasp them, your choice. Notice how my shoulders stay in the same place over my elbows, but they open up. Let me scoot back so you can see. Okay, they open up as my hips come forward. So they don't go forward to put pressure. Last one, and done. Whew. Oh, hold, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, butt down, 5, push you through your shoulders, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Whew, sorry, forgot again. Okay, last exercise. Last one, best one. We're gonna do holding on the sides this time. So we do our twisting side to side in the plank. Then we're gonna hold on one side for 10, hold on the other side for 10. I'll try to remember this time. So, one more deep breath. Getting into our plank position. Remember, always pause if you need to, just for a few seconds, then come back. Okay, plank position, we're twisting right and left, hands or elbows, your choice. 3, 2, 1, go. Try to pause in each plank position briefly. You don't want to just be rocking because we don't, again, want to put too much pressure on anything or fall over. So keeping it kind of rounded on the side planks to not overextend. Got to protect those shoulders, but keeping that flat body, squeezing, push out on the center plank, push out through your inner heels, okay? We have 3, 2, 1, and hold one side. 10, 9, 8, 7, hips up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. 10, 9, 8, hips up, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Okay, right in that plank position, I want you to come down. Put your elbows here, and we're gonna do a Sphinx pose. So you're gonna put your hands flat, shoulders over elbows, legs a little bit separate but tight, pushing down to the ground, and pull your elbows back while pushing your chest forward. This is a nice ab stretch without too much pressure on your lower back. Keep your ears pulling away from your shoulders. Pull those elbows back toward your hips. If you want to get up into up dog, you can, but that can be a lot of pressure on your back, so do what you need to do. I feel like I can actually get a better ab stretch here by pulling in and pushing, pulling my chest up and forward, my elbows back. One more breath. Let it out. Okay. Put your hands down, bend your knees, push back, spread them out a little bit, and we're gonna come back into a child's pose. Great job today. We're already done into our cool down. So your hips are sitting back towards your heels. Your hands are getting a nice stretch out, pulling in through your shoulders and side bodies. Head is down, deep breath. Let it out. I want you to walk your hands over to the left. And here, you can have your hands out, or if you want to put your right hand over your left, you can. You're gonna want to sit that right hip back to your right heel. And you're gonna feel a whole stretch all the way down from this hand to your hip, whole side body. Try to breathe out of those right ribs, getting that extra stretch. Last breath. And walk it on over the other way. Now here, we're gonna pull the left hip down to the left heel, stretching that whole side body all the way down. Try to extend that left hand farther forward and over. Keep breathing. Breathing through those left ribs out. One more breath in. Let it out. Back through center just for a moment. And sit it up. We're gonna pull those legs around in front of us. And we did a lot of work on those hamstrings today, so we're gonna stretch them out. I'd like you to put your legs forward into a sit. We're gonna do a seated forward fold. So here, you can have a slight bend in your knees if you'd like, or have them straight out, whatever is best for you. But super important here, we want to reach forward, bending at the hips, not down, bending at the back, okay? Protecting our back, of course. So reach up. You're gonna reach forward, hinging at the hips. Wherever is as far as you can go, drop your hands, and that's where you go, okay? You can go a little farther, go as far as you can, drop those hands, and keep that chest going forward. Your head can either go forward, or you can round it as long as your back stays flat, okay? We don't want any of this Don't have to kiss your knees. That's not the goal here. The goal would be kind of getting your stomach and chest down to your legs, okay? So flat back, reaching forward. Each breath in pulls you up out of it a little bit. Each breath out relaxes you into it. Flexing your feet adds a little bit of an extra stretch into those calves and hamstrings. Good, keep it up, one more breath. Let it out. Okay, we're gonna pull your left leg in, bending it and putting your bottom of your foot against your thigh, okay? You're going to twist so that your ribs are straight in front of that leg. Reach up, and again, we're hinging at the hips to reach forward. No curve in your back, and we're reaching toward that foot. You might feel this in your hip as this knee is going down. Definitely should feel it in the hamstrings and calves. Flex your foot, point your foot, flex your foot. Get a good little ankle stretch here. Roll it around. Roll it the other way. Breathe in. Breathe out and release. Now we're going to take this arm on the inside a little bit, and this arm either over the top, stretching. We're going to turn our body open toward the side wall or the ceiling. You're going to reach either over, up, or hold your head for some support. Okay? That neck does plenty. We can help it out some. So really turn those right ribs up toward the ceiling, getting a good stretch still in that leg, and again, all through this side body. Okay? One more breath in. Let it out. And come on up. We're going to switch legs. So right leg into the left. Foot is forward. So you can see my foot this time. Reach up and twist straight over that leg. Reach forward and just drop wherever your chest stops. Okay, again, flat back, so important. Reaching toward whatever you're reaching toward. Maybe it's your knee, maybe it's your shin, maybe it's your foot. Okay? Flex your foot, point it, flex it, point it, roll it around the other way. We did some good jumping and things, so we want to give those ankles some love. Okay, reach in a little bit, let it out a little farther. And then we're going to open it up. So open your chest to the side, put your hand palm up on the inside, and we're going to reach over. If you can reach your foot, go you. If I do that, I close in, and I want to stay open and really get that whole side body in. Okay, I'm going to cradle my head and twist those left ribs around. Okay, so you're opening up here. One more breath. Let it out. All right, open it up. And one more. Excellent breath in. Let it out. Great job, and go team.